Gematria. You can shove your gematria right up your ass. It means nothing to me. The only thing that means anything to me is forensic. You can shove the flat earth right up your ass. You can shove the big pharma up your ass. Your flock cameras, your chemtrails, your Bigfoot, your UFOs, and any other fucking topic you want to put in front of me. Shove it up your ass. Because there's only one topic that shows me who is lying to me. I'm a real natural born man and I don't care for anyone's opinions. You see, that's what happens when you become a free thinker. I don't care what anyone thinks. The only person who I care that thinks is God. That's all I care about, what God thinks about me. Everyone else, you can all go to hell, I'm telling you now. You're not bringing me and race with you. Images. I've done a damn good job of sending myself and my child to hell until I found out about the flat earth. And when I found out about the flat earth, I realised God existed. And in doing so, my soul is saved. Save our souls. It's not save our charisma, our charismatic personality, our consciousness. It's save our souls. I am a soul invested in a human body. That's what I am. God's watching all of us. He's watching this unfold. And I'll make sure that all of you guys can absolutely do this for yourselves. That you don't need another teacher after me. I needed teacher after teacher after teacher until I got to Bevy. Then I didn't need another teacher. And that's how I want it for every student that came after me. You don't need any other teacher than me. Done. Busted. You can go look at all the other work and you'll notice how they don't talk about FTMs. They'll talk about the MTFs all day long, but they don't want to talk about the FTMs, the ones that rule the world. Don't want to talk about them. They'll talk about Melania Trump rather than Donald Trump. They'll talk about any male MTF, Angelina Jolie over Brad Pitt. Because once you can spot an FTM, you can pick the FTMs out of the crowd. When you can do both, it's wonderful. This with the sloping shoulders. If this put a bra strap on, its bra strap would fall straight off its shoulders. First lane of forensic investigations when it comes to shoulders is men's arms look like they're bolted onto the body. They don't blend. This is blending look. It's blending. If it was a man, this wouldn't be it. It'd just be a long flat muscle and then the shoulder would bulk off the edge of it because there should be a big thick bone, a clavicle. And again, I can show you Brock Lesnar look. This is what, 240 pound man. That's what you believe. If you still believe that Brock is a boy, this looks like a 240, even with those close set eyes and those tiny eye set ears. There's no clavicles. We'll just go back to Anna Gunn again, look. Oh no, where's Anna Gunn? We shut her down. Wait, Anna Gunn. We'll go back to Anna Gunn. It's a good picture to go to. Right there. Explain to me why Anna Gunn's got a place to put a meatball and thicker clavicles on show where a bra strap cannot just fall off the shoulder, look. But this one does. Bra strap straight off the edge. As hard as it is to accept, because I loved wrestling. When I heard that Brock Lesnar was coming to the MMA, because I was still MMA mad at the time, I couldn't believe it. I thought, finally, all them years pretending to fight, we're actually going to see Brock Lesnar fight. And then I was cast into the world of transvestigations. And I no longer cared for wrestling or boxing or MMA or any of these contact sports that I used to love. Because I'm watching women pretending to be... They're not even men. Someone keeps writing on Twitter, on the boxers and the MMA fighters that are doing, she'd still kick our asses. Maybe she would. Yeah, maybe she would. Mike Tyson, maybe she would kick my ass. But I'll tell you this much. If I got one solid punch on her chin, or Brock Lesnar's, or any of them, if I got one solid punch, and I mean from the hip, wham, it's lights out. I don't care how big she is, I'm going to break her jaw. I am. Because this skeleton is tougher than that skeleton. Fact. Absolute fact. It's harder to break a man's arm than it is a woman's arm. Fact. And she might be the world champion boxer, but I'm a real man and I've got upper body strength, not lower body strength. I'm the real thing. And if I land one perfect punch on that little jaw, she's going lights out. But I'm not a boxer, and she probably would whoop my ass, I agree. But I'll tell you what, instead of telling me how a cheating woman can beat a man that doesn't fight, let's put the cheating woman in a boxing ring with a real man that really can fight. And then it's night-night, innit? It's truly night-night. Yeah, absolutely. Because those titties, that's what they are, against a real man's pecs, a real big man's pecs, you got no chance. Soft, flabby, bingo wing arms against a proper stretched out titanium titan of an arm, you got no chance. Absolutely no chance. I'm telling you now. I don't care if they're cheating and they call themselves the world's heavyweight boxers. They're the female heavyweight boxers that are cheating. And if you're so sure that they can beat a real man up, put Mike Tyson, a girl, in the ring against a real Mike Tyson. The real Mike Tyson. Not the fake Mike Tyson. Put her in against the real Mike Tyson. And this Mike Tyson will run for the hills. Every time. Brock Lesnar is a girl. It's hard for you to accept. I know. I've been here myself. I had to go through all my favourite action stars and movies. The Big Show. Look how close together the Big Show's eyes are. Brock's eyes are close together. Pink lips. Pink lips, look. One of the biggest tells when you see it. It's been gathered over many years, all the markers I've learned. Nobody taught me about pink lips. The close set eyes. I was the first one to call him a shim. I was the first to do a lot of things. But they're not pecs, they're breasts. If you was to walk up and touch those pecs, your fingers would go in. When you do it to a man, they're absolutely solid. It's like touching bone. Oh, look, they put him in front of a fake brick wall. Right there. Freemasonry. Brock Lesnar walking. Moment of truth, boys and girls. Again and again, it comes back to, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? Because I've been punched by it so many times. The truth. Brock Lesnar. There's the nose. Look at the devil in that kneecap there, look. This is a man right here. This is the woman here with 8 and 4 feet. 6 o'clock feet. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. 8 and 4. All around him are women, look. The only man there is this dude in a dress. Right there, broken leg over and over again. Diamonds. Brock Lesnar, biological woman. Proven by the way she walks. Before, I wouldn't have been able to tell that was a woman when I first started doing this. I didn't understand the broken leg and the separation of the knees. It took Bevy to teach me separation of knees. Watch the knees. Rule number 1 is to watch the knees. And again, right there, broken leg. And again, there, straight-legged man, look. There's your straight-legged man with a straight hanging arm, look. The woman's arm cocks outwards to avoid contact with hips. Chicken wing arms, bingo wing arms. Whalebone arms, look. Is there any full minces for Brock Lesnar? I don't know if there is. Back file, let me have a look. Oh, there is. Brock Lesnar. Paste. Take a look at my big teeth. I won't. Go on then, do it. Oh, knackers to you then. Why is it not showing Brock Lesnar? There it is. That took its time. Why did that take its time?